That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yeah, do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys out there, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the two-point play.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own yard line. Throwing to start the drive. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb.
Complete to Randall Cobb. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Quez Valdez-Scantling. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. Open man, here is Cobb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taking them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second down, they go again with Henry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold Landry, his 2nd sack of the night. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Three tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes it at the 7. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Tannehill on first down, escaping the pressure right.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it's 3rd down. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the run.
They've got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Derrick Henry his way forward. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running left, it's Henry. Pushes him aside at the 45. Still going. They can't stop him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up the 3rd.
Here's Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll give Henry another shot. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense. The rest.
They try to throw on second.
Take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Let's make these babies proud all the way back home, yo.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch in as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Being chased out left. A check down here to Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Where we at? 51's the mic. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got?
On 1st and 10, Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Rodgers looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd down and 3. Rodgers to throw once more. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Josiah DeGuara from 8 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league.